Hi guys, how are you all doing? I used to hear people complain that, oh, after 10 years he dumped me, after 10 years he married my friend, oh, this and that. My dear, it is normal. The fact that he dated you for 10 years, for 15 years, for 100 years doesn't mean he's going to marry you. The moment you realize that, the better for you. There are some people that they dated, the guy knows that this lady, I'm not going to marry this person. I'm just wasting her time. And then by the time he sees someone that he is interested in, he's going to dump you. So don't feel that, don't feel heartbroken. Obviously, there will be a time when he will be showing you those signs, but you try to ignore. You like, no, maybe he's just being dramatic, or he's just being so this and that. You ignore, because there are some signs you will see that, oh, this guy is not ready. Things like, oh, after 2 years, after 3 years, he has not even popped the question like, oh, I'm going to marry you, or I'm going to see your family people, and things like that. And you feel that it's normal. No, he's just wasting your time. So the moment you realize that time is going, you have dated this person after 1 year, 2 years, he has not popped the question about marriage, you have to start thinking about it and say to yourself, is he going to marry me? And the more, like, guys, this thing is clear. Somebody dated you for 1 year, you are sleeping with this person for 1 year, and he has not popped the question, and you are still there. Come on, we can do better. Sometimes they will even say, oh, we dated for 10 years before we get married, we dated for 20 years before we got married, and yet my marriage crashed and all of that. Hello, it is still normal. See, dating, longevity in dating doesn't mean that your marriage is going to last forever. It doesn't. There are so many people that have dated for 10 years, 15 years, and they still have a failed marriage. There are so many people that dated for only 2 months, only 1 month, and they still have a successful marriage. They are living happily. So dating for long doesn't mean that you're going to have a good marriage. So the moment you realize this, the better for you. You understand? So let's don't feel what the only advice I would give to you is, if you are dating this person after 1 year, he has not popped the question like, oh, we are going to get married, I'm going to marry you, and this and that. My dear, pack your things and move on. Except maybe you have reason, okay, you guys are still young, you are just doing a long you guys are still young, but you know you are already ready for ripe for marriage, and this person is just sleeping with you, or this person is just talking to you, doing all of that. You are doing so many abortion for the person, you are doing so many things, and the person has not popped the question, and you are still believing that he's going to marry you. Hello? And most of the time, those people that date you for 10 years, 15 years, they will not marry you. They will say like, oh, I've eaten everything, you don't have anything to give me, I've taken everything, so I'm going to look for a better option. So we as ladies, we need to be clever, we need to know what we want, and then go for what we want. If he's wasting time, look for another person, because women, we have limited time. You need to give birth, you need to fulfill, you have a lot of things to do. You need to give birth, take care of your children, you also need to also develop yourself. So time waits for nobody, especially for ladies.